The stencils I'm working with today are the horizontal square grid and the circles. These both come in 3 sizes. You've got your 3-inch, 2-inch, and a 1-inch. Now these stencils can also be layered on top of each other for more design possibilities. First off, I'm going to start by marking this black fabric with a 3-inch horizontal square grid. Now I'm using the Miracle Chalk Iron Off Pounce Powder or Swipe Powder. And after I've already inserted the powder and worked it through the sponge, it comes out very easily. You just tap it. And we're not going to pounce the stencil, we're just simply going to swipe across it. I'm holding the stencil still while swiping across. I'm going to peel back the stencil and make sure that the design transferred through before I move the stencil. And if it hasn't transferred through enough, then I'll swipe a few more times and make sure that it's dark enough for me to see. And there we go. Now we can take our circle grid and place it on top if we want to create something that also has circles in it. And you're simply going to line up these dots here with the marks that are underneath. You can see them coming through there. I'm not sure if they show up on the video as much, but I can see them poking through these little dots here. I could see the lines underneath. Make sure that that is lined up just right. And again, I'm going to swipe over it. Peel it back, make sure the design is transferred. And there you go. Stencil has been marked onto the fabric. When creating a design that has a lot of detail to it, you might want to use the Clover white iron off pen to mark your lines. The lines will be smaller and unlike the powder, which kind of creates a larger line. With this pen, you just simply mark through the holes in your stencil. This does take a little bit more time to transfer the design because you're having to mark each line individually. Again, you're going to peel it back and make sure you see it. Now with this pen, it does take a little bit of time for the lines to show up, so don't be concerned about that. Looks like I forgot a few dots in the center, and sometimes that center dot is going to be really important for the design. So there you see just 6 little 1-inch circles that we've transferred using the Clover white iron off pen. For white fabric, I prefer to use a blue water-soluble pen to transfer the design from the stencil onto the fabric. Here I've used the 2-inch horizontal square grid, and I have transferred the lines over to the fabric. So if we peel that away, you'll see the design already applied to the white fabric. Now I'm going to go ahead and layer the 2-inch circle grid on top and line up my little circles at the corners. And then I'm going to transfer the circles to the fabric. Make sure that's lined up just right. There's really no order to doing this. Just make sure you don't miss a line. If you need to, peel the stencil back and see if you've missed anything. And there you go. All of the lines have been transferred over to the white fabric. Now that does take quite a bit more time, but I think it's really worth it to have all of those registration points there for you to make really precise designs.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like it, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel on YouTube so you don't miss the next video coming out soon.